Hello friends, welcome to the Global Pulse. Based on the recent global political events, gradually signs are emerging that Ukraine will have to bow down against Russia at least for the sake of its own citizens. Recently held NATO meeting in the US indicates that neither the US nor any of the NATO members are trustworthy and can assist Ukraine to overcome the situation because Putin is firmly rooted in his opinion and is not ready to compromise. They all have their own political and trading interest, that is why they do not get ruthless on Russia. They still buy gas, oil, and other necessities from Russia from back doors for their citizens even after imposing so many sanctions. Thus, they have kept their interests safe. Arranging such global meetings and shouting out would not be enough to heal the pains of Ukrainian people. Hence Ukraine will have to find the solution of the present crisis on its own with the help of some true well-wishers. Otherwise, the situation will be worse than that of Germany after the Second World War. Weapons and financial aid are not sufficient to win the war. There are other factors bigger and more important than these two to run a nation smoothly and for the benefit of the citizens. Considering the present condition, it will take years to rebuild Ukraine and will definitely be completely dependent for ages on Western nations for their needs. This is slavery, it is simple as that. Ukraine will become second Germany in Europe, at least on the eastern part, who knows? Establishing permanent peace and stability is ultimately a good idea for the citizens of Ukraine and the humanity in its entirety as well, but it is quite evident that they will have to pay the heaviest price. So the news has come out that Ukrainian foreign minister to visit China for peace discussions. Ukraine's foreign minister is set to visit China this week upon Beijing's invitation, with the aim of discussing strategies to end Russia's ongoing conflict in Ukraine and exploring China's potential role in facilitating peace. Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba will engage in talks with his Chinese counterpart, Wang Yi, during his stay in China from July 23 to 25. These discussions, as confirmed by Ukraine's foreign ministry, will primarily focus on stopping Russian aggression and considering China's involvement in establishing a sustainable and equitable peace. China, while acknowledging Kuleba's visit from July 23 to 26, offered fewer specifics about the agenda. This visit stands out due to China's perceived closeness to Russia, with both nations declaring a no-limits partnership just before Russia launched its invasion of Ukraine. Despite not condemning the invasion and supporting Russia's wartime economy, Kiev has maintained a cautious stance towards Beijing. China insists that its relationship with Russia is non-aligned and does not target any third party. Numerous peace initiatives have emerged as the war continues and the November presidential election in the United States approaches. Former President Donald Trump, a potential candidate, has threatened to cut essential aid to Ukraine, adding urgency to the search for peace. In June, Kiev organized an international summit in Switzerland without Russian representation, to advocate for its peace vision. Ukraine now hopes to host another summit in November, potentially including Russian representatives. China, absent from the Swiss summit, along with Brazil, presented a 6-point peace plan on May 23, supporting an internationally recognized peace conference. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky emphasized the role of global powers in ending the war, highlighting China and the US as key players. Zelensky believes China's involvement is crucial in resolving the conflict. Thank you very much for being with us. Stay tuned for the latest news and updates across the globe. Goodbye and see you soon.